2 weeks remain in the regular season, and the debates about college football playoff rankings are as fierce as ever. Thankfully, we have just a few more meaningful games before what's sure to be a thrilling rivalry week. All eyes will be on Eugene, Oregon this weekend, as the Big Ten looks to solidify its pecking order past Ohio State and Indiana. The ACC still has 5 real contenders to make its league championship game, though at least one will likely bow out with this weekend's matchups. And 2 of the top 5 teams in the Big 12 will try to make your case for who's worthy of competing for their conference's automatic bid. Let's start with some Mountain West action. Hawaii travels to UNLV Friday night, and there's nothing better than a little Mountain West after dark. Hawaii demolished conference leader San Diego State 2 weeks ago, scoring 38 points on the league's best defense in just 3 quarters. But now the Rainbow Warriors face the complete opposite challenge against the best offense in the conference. UNLV puts up God in numbers, averaging over 459 yards and 36.6 points per game, ranking in the top 20 nationally in both categories. This is the only game without playoff ramifications, but that shouldn't make it matter any less. These are 2 of the 5 Mountain West teams tied for second in the conference right now, meaning the winner stays alive in the race for the league title game. Missouri visits Oklahoma Saturday at noon, though this game has lost some juice recently as Missouri bowed out of playoff contention with the loss of starting quarterback Bo Prabula to a serious leg injury. Still, Missouri could play major spoiler if they replicate last weekend's shellacking of Mississippi State. Freshman quarterback Matt Zollers needed just 8 completions because Ahmad Hardy reminded everyone why he's one of the best ball carriers in the country with a 300-yard, 3-touchdown day. But running the football in Norman will prove much tougher. Oklahoma's margin for error is extremely low. Sure, there are wins over Tennessee and Alabama, but a home loss to Missouri would be the worst defeat on the Sooners' resume. Louisville visits SMU at noon, and if you're still having trouble deciphering every ACC championship game combo, that makes 2 of us. SMU remains firmly in the running, but may not control its own destiny with Georgia Tech and Virginia in better position. The Mustangs have gotten hot at the right time, rattling off 5 wins in their last 6 outings. A loss eliminates SMU from ACC championship game contention, which represents the program's only chance to return to the playoff. Washington State travels to James Madison Saturday afternoon, and few fan bases felt as aggrieved at this week's playoff rankings as James Madison's. The Dukes were entirely left out of the rankings, with the committee seemingly not valuing the Sun Belt nearly as much as the American Conference. James Madison not only needs to stay unscathed and win the Sun Belt title game, but probably needs to win those 3 games commandingly. The biggest game of the week happens Saturday afternoon when USC visits Oregon. This is by far the singularly most consequential game of the week, with a pair of former familiar rivals from their Pac-12 days taking the field with serious playoff ramifications on the line. Both programs recently escaped pitfall games against Iowa, so the winner seems likely to earn the Big Ten's 3rd bid to the playoff. USC's explosive offense will have to solve the best pass defense in the country from the Ducks. Ohio State and Indiana seem bound for the Big Ten championship game, so this is effectively the 3rd-place game. Pittsburgh visits Georgia Tech Saturday night in another crucial ACC matchup. This is Georgia Tech's final conference game before a rivalry week game against Georgia, and the Yellow Jackets seem to be limping to the finish line. Georgia Tech is guaranteed a spot in the ACC championship with a win, and given that the league seems to be getting only 1 team into the playoff field, playing in that game is a necessity. Finally, BYU visits Cincinnati Saturday night. If Texas Tech is in the driver's seat in the ever-chaotic Big 12 race, then these 2 programs aren't far behind. BYU can clinch a Big 12 title game spot with some help this weekend.